patch notes. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero update. First things first, we're going to be going over the game mode adjustments. Legendary Warrior Face Off new. This mode where you can face off against an extremely powerful character has been added for a limited time. You cannot select this mode outside of this period. Okay, new game mode W. What else? Game mode adjustments. Episode battle is now possible to change the difficulty when using the Dragon Orb. Okay. Custom battle, more situations, effects, and text that you can set have been added. W. Player match, quick match has been changed so that you don't enter a room and instead get immediately matched with the opponent. That's a really good change, because instead of just going to these rooms, I can just fight somebody instantly without having to wait. Like, man, I honestly just hate waiting any matches, so I can actually just play quick play now. Quick room search for quick match. Okay. Rain matches, the wait time has been added before matchmaking begins as a penalty based on the number of times you disconnected. So more people that disconnect, the longer you take to find the game. W change, man. Battle setup, you can now use, or you can now see controls. Explain when selecting the characters. Okay, so I'm guessing you can actually see the controls, possible thing you can use for that character in the battle setup. Training the option guarding after attacks has been added while playing against the CPU. So that's a change in where I'm pretty sure you can test and see if things are true or not, like if you have true combos, or if people can block after you do these things, which is really good. Finally, they added a good trainer option. Need a little bit more, but you know, that's a step in the right direction. Battle system adjustments. Charge attacks, smash attacks, or rush change, you will no longer recoil while charging. I'm assuming just when you're in sparking mode, you just won't get knocked back as much, or not recoil at all when you're getting hit from a ki blast or rush attack. This was annoying because a lot of the time, because of the new update that happened previously, they made it easier to do smash attacks in the middle of rush attacks. But because of that, it made an input error, and where sometimes you didn't even mean to do it and it will still come out anyway. So that's a good change. Grand slash, hitting an opponent that's falling from grand slash with another, that's good. I'm assuming this was like the leg sweep, so you can't just loop them over and over again. It will cause a spinning animation. That's really good. People can't abuse that anymore. Rush, ki blast, you will no longer be able to perform high-speed evasion when being hit. Perception / super perception, a certain amount of ki will not be consumed upon activation. Okay, W. I'm hoping it's a lot, like a huge amount. And after finishing the move, the time until the next action is able to be performed has been increased. Now, this was a huge W in my opinion, because people can't just spam perception, because it's not, well, what people would do, they will spam perception, and it will allow them to just be able to just keep on doing it without any repercussions. But now I'm assuming, depending on how long the next action is able to be performed I'm assuming it's more punishable to just do it in general, and it leaves you open for more attacks. And that's huge change for the perception. I really like this. Super counter, time between being able to perform a super counter input has been increased after unsuccessfully performing a move, so you can't spam it anymore. Usually people would just, you know, they would even block. They would just keep spamming the up X, and then you'll eventually get a super counter. But now this incentivizes you to actually time it. I wonder how long that timing is, like the window. But it's been a huge improvement to the game. This is also going to be like a really good thing, because people won't be able to just spam super counter and get out of combos or get out of the pressure. They actually have to learn the timing for super counters, and this is a really good change. Speed impact, the timing for being able to input again after the move is finished has been made later. Okay. Chase change, damage from giant characters have been reduced when chase changing into them. So I'm assuming it might be a nerf. That's tough. Not a nerf to the giants. Rip the giants. Rest in peace, giants. Impact recovery. When blowing back from lip strike, holding the button down will activate impact. This is good. I like sometimes when you get knocked down to the ground, or when you just get blown back and you're trying to recover, sometimes the input and recovery is like the whole recovery system just doesn't really help. So it's glad that they just held it to just one button. Skill adjustment, overall automatic avoidance skills, e.g. wild sense, the opponent would no longer be able to use these skills when performing a combo and continuing the combo with the Russian. Maybe this might be a nerf to Wild Sense. I'm not really too sure on what this means, but we'll find out in the gameplay. The Wild Sense attack has been reduced. Okay, not only that it got this earlier skill adjustment, it also has been damage has been reduced, and this is really good because Wild Sense does too much damage for only being 2 skill points, and it's an instant damage, and it does so much depending on the characters. Like UI Goku got it, and man, Kaioken skill count has been reduced for only Goku Z early. That's good, because if it was any Goku other than this one, man, we would have been cooked. Tada skill for Goten tanks, I assume, has been reduced. W. All I need is 5 seconds. Ki will be fully recovered. So not only you got a damage buff, you get your ki back, and the skill points been reduced.
What more do you want from me?
So this skill is busted. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is amazing. Well, that's all for the patch notes. But my main thing that I like is the Wild Sense quote unquote nerf. I really like the UI or the Super Saiyan 4 Goku buff to the skill points. And now I really like the impact recovery, or just the recovery system change. And not only that, but the super counter and perception change has been a huge. Now it's going to be really different to see how people fight now, because you can't just abuse perception and super counter. So let's see how good those buffs make the game. I'm excited to play this new update with this new character in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I'm gonna be a Beast Gohan main from now on, so y'all might see a couple of videos about Beast Gohan. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and leave a comment to let me know how you guys enjoyed the video.